With all of the focus this past week on the already failure of WrestleMania 42, between lack of interest from their own fan base to alarmingly low ticket sales, reports of Nick Khan and Doofus Helmsley in panic mode, and even calling multiple, quote, emergency meetings within the walls of Stamford, Connecticut. And confirmation that TKO has already begun to slash ticket prices to 25% and lower. Now, you don't have to be a business major or a savvy old entrepreneur to know that if business is really booming, you wouldn't have to slash ticket prices just to get fans to come to the event. There's a demand or there's not. If there is a demand, you can price people out. If there's not a demand, you'll have to lower your prices. WWE was forced to lower their prices. But with all of this focus on the big event in Vegas, most of the pro wrestling world forgot all about the big PLE coming up in less than 2 weeks in Chicago, Illinois, the Elimination Chamber. Now, you may be thinking, BC, that event has to be sold out by now, right? I mean, it's in Chicago, a wrestling hotbed. It's at the United Center, which only needs 17,000 to call it a sellout. And they already announced CM Punk defending his title, and AJ Lee is going for Becky's title, not to mention the two big chamber main events. Surely, BC, there's no issue with ticket sales for the chamber in Chicago. Not so fast. As BC just told you, this is WWE we're talking about, and there is no demand for the WWE product these days. The product has been so damn bad for so damn long that fans have become disengaged. The boss of the company told their own fans if they didn't like it, they can f*** off. Ticket prices became recklessly unaffordable. All of this is a recipe for disaster. So when you ask BC, the chamber must be sold out by now in Chicago, right? BC's response is simplistic and amplified. Not even close. I want to show you guys the current seating map for the chamber, but before I do, I want you to keep in mind that this is the same event that last year WWE had to call The Rock to help them boost ticket sales. It was the Elimination Chamber of 2025 in Toronto, Canada, deep into WrestleMania season, and WWE could not sell enough tickets. We're talking Canada! You could advertise a broom versus a mop, and they will hand over their credit cards. And even they said, it ain't worth it, eh? The CEO of TKO, Ari Emanuel, not just Nick Khan, had to call The Rock. I know this company does not build new stars, but begging Attitude Era wrestlers to come back so fans will want to show up to your silly little shit show, that is sad and pathetic. So fast forward 1 full year to this year's chamber in Chicago, and there are still hundreds of tickets up front for sale, and even more via resale and third-party affiliates. Now, the north and the south areas of the bowl, that's not concerning. That's the cam side, production side. WWE has done decent enough with filling that up. There's still, as you can see, many seats and even full rows that need to be filled, that need to be bought. That's obviously not good when you were hoping to be sold out by now. But that'll be fine. The East End is not even a massive concern, and as you can see, that's looking pretty damn ugly. That's right around and behind the staging entranceway. Again, as you can see, it's looking horrible, as there are full rows still available, from left to right, top to bottom, and I promise you, these seats will not be fully sold out by next Saturday. They will have to give those tickets away. There's just too many seats available. And there's not enough time. But the reason I say it's not a massive concern for the company is because they can easily shift those fans around and tarp off full sections because it's the stage. You can pull it off to where fans watching actually think those sections had to be tarped off because of the setup. Hopefully that makes sense. A little bit of magic tricks that production can do, and believe it or not, they do it all the time in WWE. But as bad as those sections look, and believe you me, it is not good, guys. When you were hoping to be sold out within 2 days of the sale of the tickets, and here we are less than 2 weeks from the event, and you have that many seats available, no. That is just another reason why Nicholas Khan, Ari Emanuel, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and every suit and tie is in panic mode right now. It ain't just Mania. The biggest issue that WWE is facing for this event is the floor seating. Guys, I've never seen this many ringside and floor seats available this close to an event in Chicago. Let alone a big event like the Chamber, CM Punk title match, AJ Lee title match, 2 Elimination Chamber main events. And there are full rows available. You guys see that south end of the floor? That's all the VIPs, the comp tickets, family members, friends of the actual wrestlers, business associates of TKO, and such. That's why there's oddly no tickets at all available. That's all of the big wigs for WWE or the VIPs. Everywhere else, it's your pick of the litter. But check this out. This is even more alarming. It's the aisleway floor seats. Only half, if even, have sold so far. This event is in less than 2 weeks. You can finagle the south side, but that north side, where is everybody? And I don't even blame them. Look at these prices. When you take a bit of a deep dive onto it, the front row, not even on the aisleway, by the way, you're 3 seats in to start, is $6,000 after taxes. Some fees have been included. Most taxes have not. $6,000. You want to go back 6 rows to save a little bit of money? It's going to be nearly $4,000 after taxes. You want to go back a little bit more to try to save some money? By this point, you're back at row 18. And you will still spend $750 after taxes. And you're going to have 17 dome pieces in front of you. How about you want to save a little bit more? You're going to have to go all the way back to row 29 if you want to save another $100, because you're still going to fork over $650 after taxes to be on row 29. Row 29. 28 heads in front of you. And you're not even elevated. It's not like you're in section 106 or 212. You're on the floor 29 rows back and you just gave WWE $650. That's not including a t-shirt or a hot dog, popcorn, soda, beer, transportation, gas. You have a better experience just watching at home. Take those thousands of dollars and go on a week-long vacation. Put it in the bank. Learn how to invest, but don't make these rich bastards richer when they don't deserve it. Tell them what they told you. Fuck off. If you're wondering, even if you wanted to sit in one of the very last rows of the arena, BC, maybe, if I just got 50, 75, $100 BC, can I just sit near the ceiling? 3 rows from the ceiling, section 326 will still cost you $300 after taxes. $300, and that does not even include the binoculars you're going to need if you actually want to see anything. $300 to look down at some ants that are moving around inside the ring. You think they're wrestlers, but you don't really know. Because you can't see them! Bunch of John Cenas. You're really going to be just watching that big screen, aren't you? So you're basically paying $300 for a viewing experience, a viewing party. Chicago, like Toronto last year, said no. Vegas is saying no to Mania. And this is a beautiful thing to see. Speak with your wallets. They keep taking you for granted. They know they don't have to put any effort, energy, time, resource into their product because they know you're still going to show up. No matter what price tag they put on this product, you're going to pay for it until that day comes when we stop paying for it, and it looks like that has begun. Speak with your wallets. It's all unacceptable. Thus, it will not be tolerated. Chicago will be filled. There's no question that when next Saturday rolls around and the cameras are zoning around Chicago's United Center, there's no question it's going to look, and it's going to be a packed arena. That's not the point. Number one, by the way, it will not be sold out. This right here is telling you this event will not be a legit sellout. They will absolutely be handing out comp tickets. They will be going to the radio stations and the charities, and they will be giving out tickets. It's going to happen. Don't even be shocked if there is a section 2 or 10 that's actually tarped off, because they moved individuals around, fill up sections, tarp off others. But it's going to look packed. That's not the point. The point is that less than 2 weeks away, for a big PLE in Chicago, that many seats are still up for grabs. That there is that much non-interest for this event, for the WWE product, even in Chicago. The floor seats are alarming. I have never seen that many floor seats available less than 2 weeks from a big event in Chicago. Everybody talking WrestleMania and how it doesn't look too good for WWE. Everybody forgot to look at the Elimination Chamber. What about the Chamber in less than 2 weeks? It's like the movie Home Alone Part 2, Lost in New York, where Kevin McAllister is running through the New York City streets. He jumps into a cab and he tells the cab driver, "It's crazy out there." And the cab driver turns around and he says, "It ain't much better in here, kid." Elimination Chamber is saying it ain't much better over here, kid. You thought Mania was bad? Elimination Chamber is in a whirl of hurt. Until next time, and there will be that next time, BC saying check you, unit. Salute.